Some souls come here with a heavy mission, and some souls come here just to play, to experience, to wonder, to be free. And the greatest thing you can do for a free soul is let them fly high. She came into the world with a laugh already on her face. She never seemed to worry about belonging to a place. She moves from here to there like water finding its own way. And every room she walks into becomes a brighter day. Free to fly, that's how she came. Free to fly, oh, without the weight of shame. Oh, she didn't come here burdened, she came here just to see. Free to fly, and she was born to be free. Let go of all the worry, let go of trying to guide. The soul that came here freely knows what lives inside. Your job is not to direct her, your job is just to love and trust the ancient, knowing that she's carried from above. Free to fly, let her find her way. Free to fly, she knows what she came to say. Oh, to this world and to the people that she meets along the road. Free to fly is her most natural mode. Don't hold the bird too tightly, don't clip the open wing. The freest kind of loving is letting them take wing and watching from the ground below as they rise into the sky. Free to fly is the most beautiful goodbye. Free to fly, she was always going to. Free to fly, oh, nothing you need to do. Oh, but love her and release her to the life she came here for. Free to fly and watch her soar. Free to fly, free to fly, let her go. Free to
People ask me why the hard road, why the difficult years, and the answer isn't that life chose this for me. I chose this before I even got here. I chose every bit of it.
They said you were dealt a bad hand, they said the road was never fair. But I knew before I got here exactly what would be there. I didn't stumble into this life, I walked in with open eyes. Everything that met me on the road was no surprise. I chose this. Every heart and holy mile, I chose this. Every tear and every smile, it wasn't done to me, I was the one who said yes. I chose this, and I choose it again, no less. The mother who was difficult, the father who was far, the body that grew heavy, every battle, every scar. These weren't accidents of living, these were chapters I designed. Before I put this body on, I knew what I would find. I chose this. Every heart and holy mile, I chose this. Every tear and every smile, it wasn't done to me, I was the one who said yes. I chose this, and I choose it again, no less. Oh, not destined, decided, not fated, invited. I said yes before the start. I chose this with my whole heart. I chose this, and it made me who I am. I chose this, part of some larger plan. And when the road gets heavy, I remember what I know. I chose this, and choosing it helped me grow. I chose this. I chose this. Every bit. Ooh, I chose this. Ooh, I chose this. I chose this. I chose this.
Whatever you're going through right now, however permanent it feels, I need you to hear something that has been true. For every hard thing that has ever happened, this too shall pass. It always does.
The winter that felt endless, the night that had no dawn, the season of the empty hands, the days you just held on, they all became a memory. They all found their way through, and the spring that followed after was more beautiful and new. This too shall pass, like every storm before. This too shall pass, and leave you something more. Don't grieve it like it's permanent. Don't live in what is now. This too shall pass. It always has somehow. The grief that settled heavy, the loss that took so long, the hardest years of learning, the roads that felt so wrong. Each one became a teacher, each one became a gift, and the way that once seemed endless gave the door. Every human heart that's made it has made it just like this. This too shall pass and leave you with its kiss. Don't weep for what is past, and don't hold on to the pain. This too shall pass, like sunshine after rain. And what it leaves behind is always worth the wait. This too shall pass. It's never, ever late. This too shall pass. I promise you it will. This too shall pass and leave you stronger still. Every single thing that ever came before. This too shall pass and open the next door. This too shall This too shall pass. Hold on, this too shall pass.
We spend so much time afraid of the door at the end. But what if the door was just another hallway? What if what's on the other side is lighter, warmer, more familiar than anything here? Like wind, just wind moving through.
You've been watching the horizon, wondering when the sun goes down. What happens to the light you've been, the love you've spread around? The light doesn't disappear, it only changes form. And everything you were here was just the eye before the storm. Wind in the door, just passing through. Wind in the door, into something new. Don't hold on so tight to what was always meant to flow. Wind in the door, it's the most natural way to go. The body doing what it does, the slowing and the still, the watching from inside yourself, the long and patient feel of all the final lessons, the ones you came to learn. The dying is the starting for what you'll know in turn. Wind in the door, easy and free. Wind in the door, into what you'll be. No fear in the leaving when you know where you're going. Wind in the door,
just the beginning of the bride. When in the door, peaceful and sure. When in the door, into something more. Everything you learn here, everything you gain. When in the door is the most beautiful braid. When in the door, when in the door, when in the door, easy now. When in the door.
You may never know the difference you made. You may never see the rooms you brighten just by being in them. But the light you carry goes where you go, whether you know it or not. The light you cannot see is real. You walk through life quietly. You didn't need the stage. You didn't count the people helped. You didn't keep the page of all the lives you touched in ways too small to name. The stranger who felt stronger after you came and came. The light you cannot see is shining just the same. The light you cannot see, the light you cannot see is burning like a flame. You may not feel it working, you may not know the reach. The light you cannot see is teaching what you teach. The ones who passed beside you and felt a little warm, the ones who almost gave up but felt you through the storm. Without a word, without an action, just the presence that you are. The light you cannot see is still the brightest star. The light you cannot see is touching more than known. The light you cannot see, the light you cannot see has farther, wider shown than any eye could measure, than any heart could guess. The light you cannot see is everything and less. You don't have to shine on purpose, you don't have to try. You just have to keep on living, and the light will multiply from you to them, to those they know. The light you cannot see will grow and grow and grow. The light you cannot see is your greatest gift. The light you cannot see is giving everyone a lift. Cannot see just by being here, just by carrying on. The light you cannot see has been lighting up the dawn.
The light you cannot see. 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 Before I came, before the beginning, before the first breath, before the name. And in that place you made a promise. You said, I'll go, I'll do this, I'm ready. Before you came, you already knew. Before the first light found me, before I drew my first breath here, I stood at the edge of forever, and I said, I'm ready, have no fear. I knew the road was rocky, I knew the years would cost, but something in me wanted what could only here be crossed. Before I came, I knew it. Before I came, I said yes. Before I came, I chose it. Every joy and every test, it wasn't thrust upon me, it wasn't done by chance. Before I came, I asked for this specific circumstance. Oh, the family I was given, the body that would ache, the lessons wrapped in hardship, the promises to make. I brought them with me, all of them, like luggage to the door. Before I came, I packed them, knowing what they were for. Before I came, I promised to see this all the way through. Before I came, I wanted exactly what I knew would shape me and would test me, would take me to the edge. Before I came, I made the most sacred, holy pledge. Ooh, and so when life gets heavy and the question rises up of why this happened to me, why I had to fill this cup, remember what you chose, love. Remember who you are. Before you came, you were already a magnificent star. Before I came, I knew it, and I'd do it all again. Before I came, I chose it. Every loss and every gain. The soul that made that promise is the soul you are today. Before I came, I wanted this exact and perfect way. Before I came, before I came, I chose it. Before I
How many times have you stood at the door of the next thing and talked yourself back to the edge of it? The soul that sent you here has one message for you today. Don't hesitate, just go. You've been standing at the threshold of the life that's calling you, counting up the reasons why the time is overdue. But the time is never perfect, and the road is never clear. The only move that matters is the one you make from here. Don't hesitate, the road is waiting for your feet. Don't hesitate, the story isn't yet complete. Every soul that ever grew into what they came to be had to stop the hesitating and just move forward free. The light that you've been carrying needs somewhere new to shine, and the people you were sent for are waiting down the line. So put the worry down today, put the second guessing by, and walk into the next thing with your head held good and high. Don't hesitate, you've waited long enough.
Don't hesitate,
Don't hesitate, the going won't be tough.
going won't be tough.
Not because the road is easy, but because you've come so far. Don't hesitate, you already are. Move forward, move on, move into what is next. Move boldly, move bravely, move past every test. The soul that chose this lifetime is still guiding every step. Don't hesitate, you haven't given everything yet. Don't hesitate, this is your time, this is your take. Step up to the line, everything you've learned, everything you've grown. Don't hesitate, you were always meant to go. Don't hesitate, don't hesitate, don't hesitate, just go, just go. Don't hesitate, don't hesitate, don't hesitate, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. You can't pour the ocean into a teacup. You can't expect a teacup to hold what a river holds. Everyone has their own capacity, their own cup, their own measure. And that's not a limitation, that's just the truth. You've been wondering why some people hear the things you say, and why others walk right past it like you weren't there that day. Why some receive the love you offer and some let it fall. Why you can't reach everybody, why you can't reach them all. Each one's own cup,
own story told. Don't pour yourself out trying to fill what isn't yours. Each one's own cup is the one that opens doors. Ooh, the ones who couldn't hear you weren't broken, weren't wrong. They were cups of different sizes with their own particular song. And the ones who truly got you, who received what you gave, were the cups that were exactly shaped for what you have. Each one's own cup, that's the beautiful truth. Each one's own cup, wisdom born from youth. Don't exhaust yourself by trying to change the size of things. Each one's own cup is just what it brings. Give to those who can receive it. Love the ones who let you in, and release the ones you can't reach with a gentle, gracious grin. Because the love you gave the wrong cup isn't love that's lost. It just finds a different vessel worth every cost. Each one's own cup, and yours is full. Each one's own cup, and that's beautiful. Give your love to those who hold it. Trust the rest to find their way. Each one's own cup fills up in its own day. Each one's own cup. Each one's own cup. Beautiful. Each one's own cup. Beautiful. Each one's own cup. Cup, cup, cup. Oh, cup, cup, oh, cup, cup, each one's
First voice, the hard childhood. Second voice, the difficult years, the body that struggled, the long and quiet road. All of this was love. It was always love. Every single bit of it was love.
Every road that seemed so broken, every sky that seemed untrue, the mother who was teaching, the father giving life, the body carrying the lessons, the beauty the carrying of the darkness to bring the world more bright, the dying as a classroom, the living as a gift. Every single chapter was the most divine uplift. All of this was love, even what you couldn't see. All of this was love, setting you and others free. The light that shone in darkness, the strength beyond the strong. All of this was love, and love was here all along. I chose this love. I'm stronger than strong love. This too shall pass. Love, wind in the door. Love, the light unseen. Love, before I came. Love, don't hesitate. Love, free to fly. Love, each one's own cup. Love it, love. Every single thing was always love. All of this was love from before the start. All of this was love. Every broken heart, every mended morning, every long and patient year. All of this was love, and love will always be here. You came in love, you lived in love, you go back into love. All of this was love. All of this was love. All of this was love. Always was. All of this was love.
You think you've been broken by everything you've carried? But what if I told you the fact that you're still here is the proof of something extraordinary, not strong?
Stronger than strong, you've carried what would break most people in their prime. You've walked through fire quietly again and again and in time, and nobody gave you credit for the weight you bore alone. But the soul that chose this lifetime was the bravest ever known. Stronger than strong, that's what you are. Stronger than strong, carrying it this far. Not tough like iron, not hard like stone. Stronger than strong, in a way that can't be shown. The ones who seem to have it easy, never had to grow this deep. The ones who sailed on quiet waters, never learned what they could keep inside the storm, inside the testing, inside all the long hard years. Is a soul refined like precious metal, bought with all those
and you didn't even know. Stronger than strong was how you had to go
Through everything
that came for you, through everything you faced.
stronger than
Stronger than strong, and standing here in grace. Fall down, rise up, fall down again.
rise higher.
That's not weakness,
Not a weakness.
that's the whole thing.
Stronger
Than strong, that's your name. Stronger than strong, always a word. Stronger than strong, this I know for sure.
Every scar upon you
Tells the story of